lot of new money, when it's not saving, you be liking my flavor, I think it's cause ice on the wrist, on the wrist, watch out, cuz I never switch, I never switch, I never switch, I never switch. Ice on the wrist, ice on the wrist, ice.
I was legit ever since I blew they all on my hey back then didn't know I exist. Don't touch my cup, you know how I sip. Hey, got your long that I made her when I showed out my whip. Hey, spent about 10 on my fit. Ex slick then hit with the back then used to out the zip. Blow out his back and then dip. Got a whole party all on the ship. All these four things pull out the bip. Suck turn up, baby, pour out the milk. So you know how I drip.
S-T-R-O. Yeah.
How many of y'all came to win?
Oh, they asking my name, huh?
You ready?
S-T-R-O. I ain't come to play with you.
Yeah.
Life challenging, but I wouldn't trade with you. It's early, I'm up.
Yeah.
I can't spend the day with you. I'm minding my business. I ain't getting paid with you. My color bright. I ain't finna fade with you. Man, I gotta come.
There's a look at one of the most iconic sports venues in the lower 48, built back in 1957 under the title of City Stadium. We are at Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. Made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Detroit Lions and the Green Bay Packers.
Come on now, let's go!
Rodgers now on first down. And an alley to run. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Now the leading rusher for the Pats last year is a rookie, Sony Michel. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. Rodgers now to throw. Goodwin able to haul it in. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 11 yards there and a Lion first down. Now a first down carry. It's Michel. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. He'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a first down. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they're in sync, as we're seeing so far, that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other.
And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Sheldon Richardson able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Hey, 7. You got tape. You got
After the sack on first down, Rodgers, and he's going to go down again. Everson Griffin in there to drop him, and sacks on first and second downs. Now leads to a 3rd and long. Here's Rodgers. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 32-yard line. On first down, Rodgers trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Brad McDougald. What a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. They go play action here on first down. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. The penalty moves him into the red zone here on 1st and 10. Flush to his right. Now he'll pull it down. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Looking to throw again on second down. Wilson. This is caught. And he'll be out of bounds. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal.
People worry about throwing the out route because often it can get jumped, and that can turn into either an incompletion or an interception. But not on that one. Everything came together, and he catches it and goes over the sideline.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. Juju Smith-Schuster the target once again, but it'll be 2nd and goal. 2nd down and goal. Wilson, and they will score. It's a Packer touchdown. Russell Wilson, touchdown number 18 on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. From the shotgun, Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. And they finally catch up to him and take him down. Jeez, where was he going? A huge loss there. So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them,
and Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. Everson Griffin able to record his 5th sack of the season. To try again after the sack. Rodgers.
That's 3 sacks.
And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety. And, Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
Pull it together. Jim. Deuce. No.
On the counter, here's Gordon. He takes this for about 6, down inside the 40. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Wilson. Open man, completes it to Smith-Schuster. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. Wilson now to throw on 3rd down. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 1 quarter down, 8-0 the score. Wilson. Flushed out right. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. He was trying to hit Melvin Gordon there. That'll bring up 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. They run the counter. Gordon. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did, to get them into a manageable 3rd down, because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson got his target, Samuel. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. From the gun, it's Wilson. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Juju Smith-Schuster, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. That was quite the call down around the goal. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Ryan Shazier. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that extra, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still 2nd quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. Rodgers going to throw. And he will score. Touchdown, Lions. Aaron Rodgers with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year, as they are now on the board here in the 1st half. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and that'll make our score 14-7. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They'll start on the ground. This is Gordon on 1st down. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The linebacker Ryan Shazier there to make the tackle. On 2nd down, it's Gordon. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete. Here we go on fourth with Wilson, being chased out left. And this is incomplete. The veteran Jason McCourty there to make sure that one didn't find its target. So they take a big chance here in their own territory. And you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and, you know, normally we focus on the media, right? The social media barrage that he's going to get for this one. How about on his own sideline and in his locker room? Because I think the team's going to look at him like, coach, why would we go for it there? I mean, no confidence in the defense. You don't like the punter? I mean, what's going on here? You owe us some explanations.
This one complete to Gresham. It's a 10-yard gain there to set him up first and goal. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Raheem Mostert with touchdown number 7 on the year, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And that 14-0 lead to begin the ball game, well, that's gone now. Time to regroup.
I think even up 2 touchdowns, they knew this wasn't going to be a walk in the park, and I think that's why we would see the head coach going up and down.
He's got a man, complete. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. That one goes for 30 yards. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. On the delayed handoff, this is Gordon. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. From the 38, Wilson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Akeem Spence able to drop him for a loss of a couple. Here's Wilson from the gun on third down. He's got the hook up here to Deshaun Jackson. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. So the kick from here on a field goal would have been right at 53 yards. But instead, offense out there. They're going for it. Open man is Gordon, complete. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Dancing to his left. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 13 yards, first down Packers. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. Buying time to his left. The ball comes out, and this will get out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage. So fortunately, they're able to hold on to the possession. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Wilson. Touchdown, Packers. Russell Wilson with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Packers have taken the lead. Russell Wilson now will bring his guys up to go for 2. They're going to give it to Gordon. And he'll get into the end zone. That gives his guys an 8-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25. The The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops, and if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Now Mostert. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. This is Mostert. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far and fun to watch. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. This will be taken in at the 1. And the 25 at the 24-yard line. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game. We'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You've got everything going your way. You're probably prepared for...
And this will be caught at the 30. There goes Melvin Gordon. Touchdown, Packers. Making a hat trick for Russell Wilson. 3 touchdown passes now as his guys are able to regain the lead. Well, that's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise, because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started.
Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Raheem Mostert, his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 9 on the season, as his guys have cut the lead down to 2. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Goes right side. And he's got it. So they went ahead and went for 2 to tie the game, and it works out. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. This fielded at the 2.
Well, someone wasn't very happy about that game being tied up. They came right back at them with a big-time return. They want to get back out in front as fast as possible.
Now Wilson on first down. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Russell Wilson now with 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon as they have taken the lead. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And they're going to get to him, a sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. So tried to throw it in for 2 points, but the D got home, brought him down.
Yeah, got home, which means there had to be good coverage. Just had nowhere to go with the ball. Typically, you're trying to throw quick hitters, quick slants, maybe even a quick fade. Nothing was open. He ends up getting sacked.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
First down Lions on a pickup of 13. Now a play fake here on first down. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man. And you got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
He continues to have a big night here under the lights carrying the football.
And some guys prefer night games. For whatever reason, their bodies react a certain way. They love the spotlight. Maybe that's what it is. The best seats in the house, the ones where he's carrying the football for his offensive teammates. The worst seats, the 11 guys trying to tackle him on defense.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 29-yard line. They fake the give. Now Rodgers. Got him in. It's Brown. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. First down for the Lions on a nice pickup of 18 yards. On play action. Now Rodgers. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help.
And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Solomon Thomas, they'd love to see that from him as he slips in for the sack.
Go.
Throwing is Rodgers on third down. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. A.J. Brown, his 4th touchdown on the year. And now they can recapture the lead if they can make the PAT. Here comes Rodgers now as he'll go for the 2-point conversion. They'll run for it with Michel. And he is into the end zone to give him a 2-point lead. Could have been up 1 with a point after, but they go for 2. It worked.
It almost seems like they're trying to set an identity, doesn't it? We're going to be one of those teams that every time we get a chance to put extra points on the board, we will. Because really it's minimal in difference, right? Whether you're up 1 or 2, the field goal can still get you.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. The first half, we retreated to a lot of points. So far in the second half, we've seen more of the same.
If you play on offense, this is your kind of game. You've accumulated a whole lot of points.
It got his man complete. 20. Touchdown, Packers. Curtis Samuel. 77 yards. And once again, the Packers, they're back out in front. They had just given up the lead, and they get it right back.
Yeah, how about that? Answered quickly. Get right back to it. And look, long drives have their place. We know that. They can wear teams down. But when you hit them with big plays like that, that can really be a shot to them. A big-time one.
Yeah, one play, but now your defense is probably saying, man, we could have used a little more rest over here. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Solomon Thomas able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. On play action, it's Rodgers. He's got his tight end, David Njoku. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Give him 30 yards there. So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10. Mostert. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. Again, they'll run it with Mostert. And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7. Here's Mostert. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Now a play fake. Rodgers steps away to his left. And he's going to keep it here. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd.
Well, he strung it out as far as he could, and I like the fact that he kept his eyes downfield, but he finally ran out of time and room. But I'll take that over forcing it downfield and possibly having it intercepted.
And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. He'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a 1st down. Now it's Rodgers.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
What we got? Jim! Yeah, 54, come on, 54. Hey, Charlie! 54.
Here's Rodgers. Going to throw again. He's going to be sacked. Back at the 23-yard line. Linval Joseph. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. The Lions on 3rd down. Can't be any better than a perfect 6 for 6. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Throwing is Rodgers. Looking for the end zone. A.J. Brown. His 4th touchdown on the year, as his guys are an extra point away now from taking the lead here in the 4th. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. They're going to try and run for it. And he is not going to get in. And I think the proponents of the Chargers saying, hey, why not kick it? The failure to convert is going to keep this game tied. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Wilson, and now he's going to use his legs. The rushing numbers for Wilson maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the 1st down.
How many times have we seen this late in the 4th quarter? Because you know the pass rush is getting after him, and they get upfield, get that great push, and what do they create? Space, and he takes off.
And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down. Now Gordon. It's a first down and more for Gordon. He gets it across the 50 and down to the 48. It's a gain of 12 and the Packers have the first. So following the run by Gordon, here's 1st and 10. And to give this time to the tailback. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
It's a jet sweep as they get this to Jackson. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Now it's Wilson. Forced out to his, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. The DN, Jonathan Allen, making sure his presence is felt.
All day, every day, any day.
They're going on 4th down. It's Wilson, eluding the pressure right. Completes it to Samuel. All tied up, less than 2 minutes to go. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They've got a first down in field goal range already. To throw is Wilson. Being chased out left. He's going to take off with it. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
To throw again on 2nd down. Wilson. Well, they thought they were going to break the tie. The defense had other plans. They were already in field goal range. But boom, an interception.
I don't know if this was a case of being a little bit too greedy with the opportunity to put points on the board, but give credit to the guys on the defensive side. Hung in there, battled, and made a key play.
A nice-looking play to start the drive down the middle and complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. Rodgers to throw. He's going deep for Brown. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. He was looking for the rookie A.J. Brown there. And that'll bring up 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Rodgers. This will be caught by Brown. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Now Rodgers. And he slings one that's incomplete. He was trying to get it to A.J. Brown that time. And it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Box it. Inside.
To throw is Rodgers. Wide open receiver complete. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. A game-winning field goal would be a chip shot from here. Let's see how they play it on 1st and goal. Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. They were trying to go to Brown once again, but it'll be 2nd and goal. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. And that's going to be caught. Touchdown. And they've broken our tie here in the final minute.
I don't know how many more of these my heart can take, my man. I just don't know. Another big touchdown late in the game. They look like they're in control, but still, there's a chance. Block the extra point, go down and score, kick the extra point themselves. They can pull this one out.
Yeah, but also on the sideline that just took the lead, you got to get your defense ready and the special teams unit for the kickoff coming up.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Got to pull everyone together and make sure they're still focused and aren't already celebrating a win.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. One possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they
got a man. It's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Packers. Curtis Samuel with time running out as they now sit just a 2-point conversion away from tying this game up in the fourth quarter. Back to throw. Flush to his right. And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful. So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this fourth quarter. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They have a little bit of time here to get in the field goal range. Not much. In a tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one. Risk reward, okay? If you go for it, what is the absolute reward on this? But the risk is probably greater. Run the clock out, get to overtime, and try and win it there.
All right, we'll see if they do just that. Right back to him on first down. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one is going to come to an end. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it. And it's intercepted. Picked off by Jason McCourty. A costly mistake here in OT.
And you know what they say, when you throw an interception like that in overtime, you don't usually get a chance to throw a second one. I mean, I'm not sure of the analytics on it. Let's ask Marvin, our statistician, to ring that down for us. That's typically how coaches and teams feel about it. You throw one, you likely cost yourself the game.
And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. What can Rodgers do now with his drive? Oh, he finds his running back who snuck right down the middle of the field. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. 33 yards that time.
First down,
Lions. 54, come on, 50. Hey, box truck. 54. So, boom. Right there, 54, right there, 54 miles.
Here's Rodgers to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Everson Griffin in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Hey, Delta. 54.
Another try after the first down sack. Rodgers. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Linval Joseph in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. Here's Rodgers. He's got it. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or two short, and it's 4th down. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A gigantic call there in overtime, but it pays off with a first down. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And he's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters, what you wanted. But how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
So for Detroit, they improved to 5-0 now on the young season. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Green Bay, the loss will drop them to 4-2 on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.